Yachts for Sale blog opening a window into the world of yacht brokerage. And today, looking at one of the most popular yachts in the world right now, and that is the Power Catamaran. So many manufacturers now offer different Power Cats, but my colleague, Ed Cavendish, has just signed up representation of what I think is the most exciting Power Cat in construction today. And I'm here to tell you all about it. LANIAKEA I is a very eye-catching yacht indeed, designed in fact by Chuluhn Park, who gifted the world with KHALILAH when he was working with Palmer Johnson about a decade ago. He's working now with Lattitude yachts, who are certainly not scared of taking on interesting and unusual projects. If you've ever seen the 53-metre Motor Catarans, Galaxy and Galaxy of Happiness, then you may be interested to hear that they also were built by Lattitude, which by the way is based in Riga, Latvia. Like the two Galaxies, LANIAKEA will be built from carbon fibre. She will be 26.75 metres long, so that's 88 feet and 7 inches, and not surprisingly with a very large beam of 11.75 metres, so that's 38 feet and 5 inches. What is surprising though is her draft, an incredibly small draft of 60 centimetres, so that's about 2 feet. I'd imagine this will be a sensational yacht for the Bahamas. Now in part the shallow draft is due to an interesting choice of propulsion. The yacht is described as being the world's first sports catamaran, and in fact she shall be equipped with two 300 horsepower outboard jets in each hull. So, a total of 4 engines and 1,200 horsepower that shall give her a top speed of 26 knots and a range of about 620 nautical miles at 12 knots. This is probably a good moment to say that when a shipyard has a new yacht like this in construction, the technical details usually have a caveat which says subject to confirmation following sea trials. But these figures of draft and speed, they won't be far off. By the way, the shipyard also offer options of 2, 4 or 6 engines. I'm using the 4 engine option, but with the 6 engines, obviously you'll have a greater top speed. The interior of the Cat is, as you can imagine, very spacious indeed. And the early renderings are showing an open layout with the living area and galley on the main deck. There'll be a mid-level snug forward with direct access to the bow, and rather spacious-looking staterooms below deck. Lattitude offer a 4-cabin and a 6-cabin layout for this yacht. I must say, when I first saw the renderings of the staterooms, they looked too big for a catamaran, but then when I compared them to the general arrangement plans, I saw that the hulls are actually quite beamy. Now, the naval architect for this project is Dixon Yacht Design, who are very reputable and experienced, so I'm anticipating that this will be a very capable cat with a great hull design. Now, some of these exciting projects that cross my desk are really little more than a few drawings and renderings. That's not the case with LANIAKEA. The shipyard have already gone into great detail, both with technical specifications and also with the interior design proposal. This is their material proposal for the interior and the exterior, including details such as door handles, marbles, woods, and other fabrics. I imagine that whoever buys the first one will have a lot of fun looking through this and adding their own personal touches. And there will be a first one because the shipyard have already started construction of the plugs that will be used for the moulds. Delivery is anticipated for 2026, so it's going to be a busy year for the shipyard as they work on transforming it from the drawing board to the ocean for sea trials. Well, we'll be there to follow it along the way, all through to completion, and in fact our first trip to Latvia is planned for early March, so that we can see the moulds and talk to the key people of the shipyard to get more details from them. That video series will be published on the Yacht Builders YouTube channel, so I've put a link to that channel below so that you can subscribe. And while you're there, also take a look at the latest video we produced of a sensational 42-metre super yacht being built by Sirena Yachts. or the videos on the channel showing a 60-meter sailing yacht called Sirmena being built by Aris Yachts, or this amazing Lazara Ultra High Volume 100. There's actually a lot going on at the moment on that channel, and I'm looking forward to bringing you more builders in the coming months. One project that we have finally started after talking about it for years is the Yachts for Sale blog podcast. The team and I travel so much and we meet so many interesting people that I really wanted to bring you some recorded conversations with yacht captains, yacht brokers, and the first podcast is with a yacht owner, Jim Glidewell. He's the founder of Glidewell Dental and owner of the 190-foot Trinity super yacht Unbridled, and quite a few other yachts too. Now, a link to that is in the description below too, so if you're walking the dog, working out at the gym, or just driving the car, that is some great and fascinating content to listen to. I'm really not sure what video will come after this one. We have so much going on that it's hard to tell you which project will be ready soonest, but it's sure to be a great video. So if you haven't already done so, do make sure that you subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon to make sure that you receive notification of new videos. Boom. Done.